yeah, I just want to say, like, there's so much more to wellness than just the physical parts of it. And I think most people know that, but for so many people, they're just chasing a look and that's it. And that's another thing. Like, when I stopped chasing a look and did what I felt good to me, that's when I achieved the body that I've always wanted. One of the biggest things, and I actually saw a TikTok about this yesterday, one of the biggest things I don't think people realize is you can literally manifest your body. What you feel about food when you put it into your body has more of an effect on your body than the actual food itself. That's a mind fuck right there. But, and now my battery died. Okay, so I'm gonna finish this because I said I was gonna make this short, but I'm not even gonna get into that. Joe Dispenza actually talks about that. I can't remember if it's in the book or if I just heard it on a podcast, but do your research about him. He's amazing. I'm actually gonna post a TikTok here in the next few days, and probably put a reel on Instagram too about my favorite podcasts. And a lot of the ones that I have saved on there include him and probably mention how he talks about this, but basically, like, your body, the way you feel about food, like when you're eating a piece of pizza, if you think to yourself, this is gonna make me fat, it's going to make you fat. And it's such a hard thing to wrap your head around, and I still struggle with it, but when you listen to your body and really listen to it and don't think about the bullshit that you read on Instagram, which sounds contradictory because I say things, but I'm telling you from a good place what works for me. The fitness world is so up, but that's a whole other thing. So when you eat a piece of pizza and you tell yourself you're gonna get fat from it, you're gonna get fat from it. If you eat pizza and you listen to your body in general, this is such a enveloping listen to your body thing. Like, if you eat a piece of pizza, if you eat pizza and you listen to your body, you're not gonna eat 8 pieces of pizza because your body is gonna tell you when you're full. Another great person that she's actually changing the name of her app right now that has changed my life. Her meditations are amazing, and she has quite a few around like eating and about your dream body. Mimi Bouchard, it used to be called Mimi Method. She's changing the app to be called Superhuman, but if you follow her on Instagram, I'll put her thing here, you can find it. If you listen to your body, you're not gonna overeat. And that's the biggest thing that I've learned. And when I stopped chasing goal bodies, like I wanna look like that girl, I wanna look like that girl, and I just wanted to look like my best self, that's when I looked like my best self, because it wasn't about so-and-so does this. That's another big thing that I've learned. Bio-individuality, such a hard word to say. When you stop chasing what someone else looks like, because your body, if you literally eat what someone else eats and work out the exact way they do, and even if you start at the same weight, you are not gonna look the same as them. It just isn't how it works. Everyone is so different. So that's when I stopped following other people's workouts, following other people's meal plans, and thought about, okay, out of the 5,000 meal plans or diets that I've tried, because I've tried them all, and I don't necessarily hate on that, because I do think that there's some good that comes out of that, because you learn out of certain diets what you like and what works for you. Dieting itself, yes, it sucks. I learned, you know, like, everything happens for a reason. So all those diets that I tried, like, happened for a reason. Like, I learned things from every single one of them. I learned from intermittent fasting works for me because I do it unintentionally. Like, I never was like, oh, I'm gonna intermittent fast. I just personally don't get hungry until like noon. So why am I force feeding myself? This is the biggest thing with fitness that drove me crazy. You need protein right after you work out. Shove it down your throat, you need a 20-minute. If you don't get it within 20 minutes, you might as well not have worked out. Like, no. Like, literally biggest eye roll. So I don't eat after I work out. I have black coffee until, and I don't even necessarily, yeah, like I'm not so strict about my fasting. Like, I still put creamer in my coffee sometimes, some days I don't. I drink coffee basically though until like noon, because that's when I get hungry. I don't just drink coffee, I drink water too. And then I have my smoothie, and I'm not gonna rehash my diet now, but this all comes down to listening to your body. I literally, and I don't want to say this because I don't want people to like get on, I want to get back to my high school weight kind of thing, but I am back to a place that I previously was like, there's no way I'm ever gonna get back to that weight, because I found what works for me. And it's all about what you feel is right for you, and you have to stop listening to the bullshit. And you have to figure out what's right for you. So I can't even like be preachy. This is what works for me. And it's such a mental thing. It's such a mental thing. It's not just killing yourself in the gym and eating the right things, because you can eat pizza and you can eat burgers. I did that during 75 hard, healthier versions. And now after 75 hard, I'm eating pizza and I'm eating burgers and I'm not gaining weight, because it's a mental thing. And no one talks about that. And that's what bothers me so much about the fitness industry. So I'm gonna finally close out this video. It's so much more than the physical. It has so much to do with the mental, so much to do with how you approach things. There's so much more to be talked about, and I just want to say that I'm gonna start talking about it. That was it. That was literally what I wanted to say in this video. So here we are. Stay tuned for more. Subscribe if you're not already. Follow me on Instagram, follow me on TikTok. I feel like I'm so much more present on TikTok these days, and also stories are coming to TikTok. So Instagram is gonna, I think, eventually become obsolete. I probably shouldn't even say that, but I think TikTok is gonna take over. And I, for the longest time, was like, I am not about TikTok, and it's not just dancing people. There's a lot of good stuff on there. So follow me there, I'll link it below, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.